Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Just the Tip, my Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Tips and Guides series. Today we are going to be talking about how to take out the Hunter Retriever, specifically how to cheese this thing, because fighting it head on is definitely not the best option available to you. I'm 99% sure the devs added this option for people who don't want to take this thing head on. Either you're arachnophobic, you don't like those 8-legged monstrosities, or your party's just not up to snuff. And yeah, I definitely fall into the latter column there. My party sucks. So before we get into this, we need to talk about location. So I have a map over here of the underground section of Leper Smile, and we're going to talk about a few important locations, starting from 1 going through 6. So location number 1 is going to be where the Hunter Retriever is. Location number 2 is going to be the wall that you can break to access the Hunter Retriever should you wish to fight it head on. Location number 3 is going to be where you want to keep your party to use this cheese strat. Location number 4 is going to be a set of mobs that you have to take out to get to the body of the Hunter Retriever afterwards. I mean, you might be able to dimension door over with Nenyo to skip those if you want. So they may be optional. Location number 5 is a set of mobs that you absolutely do have to take out. They do include a Dracani and a couple of swarms, so you definitely either can invis past them or take them out with slumber. I would recommend the latter, unless you have that many invises available to you. And you can look at the will saving throw and the fortitude saving throw. I'll put them up here, so it's not too bad. And there's only one of them, Rester Swarms, that you can cheese with the stutter step method that I showed in one of my previous videos. And then finally, location number 6 is an optional encounter with 2 Dracani. If you take them out, it just makes moving around a lot easier, but you don't really have to take them out if you don't want to. Let's move on to the actual strategy. Now keep in mind, this strategy depends entirely on you not having opened that wall up that allows you to access the Hunter Retriever's location, because if you open it up, it can run out and it'll just run straight to you. So make sure you keep that wall closed, and then you run to the location on the map that I indicated, location number 3, and you'll come to this kind of chasm with direct line of sight to the Hunter Retriever, and you can pull it using Camellia with her Entangle, because it has such a large AoE radius. Now that will get its attention, but it won't move because it can't get to you. So in order to make it move, you have to summon skeletons into its room. Now, unfortunately, right, if you could summon the skeletons in such a way that right where my mouse cursor is now, right, if they summoned to that location, then you would actually be able to shoot the Hunter Retriever to death with just arrows. But the problem is the skeletons don't summon there. They summon kind of further into the room, so the Hunter Retriever, you really cannot get it into arrow range. So you can see here I'm just trying repeatedly to summon some of make the skeletons a little bit closer to where I am, but they just keep spawning directly in the room. So I'm like, oh my god, well, am I gonna have to fight this head on? The answer is no. You have another option that works pretty well. So just summon skeletons where it is right now is perfectly fine, and then from there you just do this fireball. Works really well, and if you look at the thing's stat sheet there, right, it's immune to basically everything, like sleep, compulsion. So Ember Slumber would not work on this thing, even if you could. Even if you attempt, no matter how many times you attempted it, even if it rolled a nat 1, you can't put it to sleep, you can't coup de grace. So this is really the only way to do it, to cheese it, that I was able to find. And it works very well because the range is almost perfect, right? You can see right on the edge of the fireball, and the fireballs also keep it imprested, so it doesn't run away. You don't have to keep summoning skeletons to it. Just summon one set of skeletons, and then when it runs to right close enough for the fireball to hit, just spam fireball on it, and that's it. Just one thing you can pick up is the red salamander ring. If you have that, it's really helpful. Drop that on Ember, and she can cast like 15 or 16 fireballs. She should be able to by the time you get here, and they're really strong. And then if you have the rod on Nenyo, gives her like 3 level 8 fireballs and stuff like that, and she can also cast her own fireballs, right? So it's really pretty easy once you do that. So we're just going to speed through this, and I'll just show you the satisfying death. So you can see here, it's literally helpless, can't do anything, can't fire its beams, just stands there and dies. It doesn't even take all my fireballs to take it out, which is great. It does heal up, so don't space your fireballs out too far apart. Here, you can see some of the loot that we get. Some pretty cool stuff for Woljif, who runs away, that coward. Retriever's Claw, a nice dagger, an amulet of the apothecary. That's gonna be it. I'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to drop a like or a sub if you enjoyed the content and want to see more. Thank you.